Welcome to my Revit tutorial. My name is Sora Delahanty and I'll be walking you through how to make a staircase in Revit. So just to point out, I'm going to be doing this tutorial on Revit 2025 version. And before we get started, I want you to make sure that your levels are set and labeled. Your staircase is going to guide to these levels, so it's easiest if you get the levels out of the way now so you can avoid any headaches later. So we're going to get started on the staircase. Go find your architecture tab on this banner and you'll find your stair for here in circulation. And so now we're in the stair modify menu and we're just going to click and just see what happens. So we see that we get this faint outline of a staircase here and this message at the bottom that says 21 risers created, 0 remaining. So that means that for the heights on the levels that I have defined, it takes 21 risers or steps to get from level 1 to level 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and click there, click check, and see right there, yeah, we have a staircase. And this is a really simple staircase. It just takes you from there to there. So if we want to do something a little more interesting, maybe have some direction changes, you can go back into here, but instead of going the full 21, maybe we go 2/3 the way up and click there. And now we have 7 risers left. So I want it to go this way. So I'm going to click kind of over here and then finish it out. And you can see that we have risers 1 through 14, landing is 14 to 15, and then 15 through 21 are right here. So these two staircases go the same exact height, but in 2 different shapes. So maybe I'll walk you through maybe another type. You see a lot of U-shaped staircases and stairwells. So I'll go halfway up, I'll curve around, be about right here, maybe in line with that, and I'll do 10 more risers. Now something else, if I want to say fit this staircase into that room, I can go in and I can edit some dimensions. Maybe I want this to be 11 instead. There's also a little lip on the side of the staircase that you should probably account for if you're fitting it into somewhere. It's like a 1/2 inch right there. So I'll click into here, I can do 10, 11 and a half. And you can also adjust how thick your steps are. Go from 3/8 maybe to 4. You can also like have your landing be a little bit more thick. You can also change how long, how big the landing is. Like maybe want the landing to extend a little bit this way or this way. You can edit that right there. So I'm going to click check on this. Go look at 3D and we go. It's a pretty nice staircase. Something else, we have some railings here. I'm going to control click on these and I can go into either this properties menu drop down or edit type, and I can change these into maybe a more interesting rail type. Let's see right there. Looks a lot more interesting, maybe a little bit more of a support for anyone walking up the stairs. And if I want to fit it into the building, I'll click it once and I can go to this move tool. I want to find a corner of my staircase and then I'll match it with the corner of the room I want it to go in. And then there we go. Let's look at that in 3D and it fits in there very nicely. So these aren't the only stairs you can make. Revit's stair tool is very versatile. So let's say, go back to architecture stair. I want to make a pretty complex staircase. So let's say I'll go halfway up and maybe I want it to curve this way. So I'll click up here, go a little bit that way. I'll click again. I still have 5 risers remaining, so I'll maybe click up here and finish that out. So now you see 1 through 10, 11 through 16, 17 through 21. Click check. And then, yeah, that's a very interesting staircase. Very interesting staircase. So that's pretty much it on stairs. I hope this was helpful, and thank you very much for watching.